let's get into it, because like y'all crazy, y'all did not listen to the same album. I'm convinced y'all did not listen to the same Life of a Showgirl that we all listen to, that gets it, that understand the masterpiece, that it is a back-to-back banger, no escape. Because what do y'all mean about the lyrics are cringy, the songs are not deep, it does not give the life of a showgirl. Taylor is racist. Taylor is mega. Like, y'all lost the plot so much. Y'all lost the plot so much. I don't even think y'all worth finding. Y'all not worth finding. But you know what? Let's clap them tracks. Let's clap them tracks. Let's get it in. Because, like, y'all did not listen to the Fate of Ophelia and tell me that those lyrics are basic. Y'all couldn't even keep up. Y'all couldn't even keep up. Because at one point, I was like, Taylor, them not going to be able to keep up with them verses. They're not going to be able to process what's going on. But then that chorus came in and it was a bang. And I was like, okay, that chorus gonna find some of them, because they'll be lost, because they're not going to understand these lyricism. Because y'all think lyricism is just words stringed together. Y'all don't understand how lyricism will fit in with a sound, with how it is presented, with how it is sung, how it's delivered, the tone. All of that come encapsulate lyricism, but y'all too slow to pick that up. So I'm like, the chorus will save y'all. Y'all tell me that you did not like that banger of a chorus for the Fate of Ophelia is insane. But let's talk about Elizabeth Taylor. Arguably the best song on the album. Like, do not play with me. Do not play with me when it comes to Elizabeth Taylor. Because what do you mean? What do you mean? Elizabeth Taylor screamed showgirl. Because God forbid a showgirl have a complicated love life and she felt like she was dying, and she meets someone behind the scene that saved her from the Fate of Ophelia, and now she compares this love life to a well-known showgirl, the Miss Elizabeth Taylor. God forbid, with that bridge, with that bridge and that chorus from Elizabeth Taylor, are you crazy to say that was not good? God forbid the showgirl, while narrating Shoe Life, get advice from her mom, and so from the advice from her mother and her brother, and she realized that, you know what, love, you have to build that happiness. You have to go out and build that happiness, comparing it to Opal. Y'all got racism, that's insane. Y'all got racism, it's crazy. God forbid the life of a showgirl has complex romance. What do you guys expect the life of a showgirl to be? I leave from the stage to go to a 9 to 5 and I'm struggling? Because I see where they're saying, like, I can do it with a broken heart is like, would have fit the theme for a life of a showgirl, which, you know, I can see the vision, but that kind of give more on stage, and this is behind the scene. God forbid the life of a showgirl behind the scene is struggling to own her work. So she dropped father figure, and y'all talk about basic writing, and y'all couldn't even figure out what she was talking about. Y'all couldn't figure out the metaphor in that song or what she was alluding to, because God forbid a showgirl has to fight for her right for ownership. That's something that would be behind the scene. She wouldn't be on stage fighting now, would she? But y'all don't want to. God forbid a showgirl, maybe the eldest daughter, I can relate to the struggle of what it's like to be an eldest child, to trying to be what they're not, and trying to be cool and trying to fit in as a showgirl. God forbid, but y'all don't see that. Y'all ain't clocking. God forbid a showgirl has regrets about her past, and maybe there's a lover from them that she's looked back now as a showgirl and be like, you know, maybe I should have kissed them. Maybe I should have taken that chance. God forbid, because that's the life of a showgirl. That's the life of everyone, to look back and be like, oh, maybe I should have made that move or not. God forbid the life of a showgirl is a bit messy, and there are other showgirls throwing shade, and she throw back a bit shade that's like actually romantic. Why you're not getting life of a showgirl? Not to mention the storyline didn't ruin the friendship. What do you mean basic writing? What do you mean? What do you mean basic writing? Father figure. Y'all not even understand eldest daughter, and y'all talking about basic writing, and y'all couldn't understand father figure. Like, that's crazy. Eldest daughter, that's crazy. God forbid that the life of a showgirl is that she is dreaming about having a family and settling down with true love. Oh no, that's the worst thing, to have a wish list. Because a showgirl is going to be somewhat successful and have money, so she's not going to think that she want money and all those material things. At the end of the day, as humans, we want that connection, we want that family. So God forbid that falls into the life of a showgirl. But let's take it there. God also forbid the life of a showgirl. She's a little cheeky, she's a little horny, she's a little messy, and she has a song called Wood, which is a friggin' like, I don't know how y'all don't get the beat. Like, you cannot listen to Wood and sit still. You want to dance, you want to get up. Like, God forbid the showgirl has personality and is in love and is a little cheeky. Knock on some hood. Please do, because y'all need to touch grass and knock on some wood. Because I don't know what the plot is. God forbid a life of a showgirl that she has been cancelled as a showgirl, that she had experienced criticism and she has seen her fellow showgirls experience that, and she has a song regarding how she feels behind the scene navigating towards that. Because seeing that y'all don't see the showgirl, let me put the showgirl forward for you, the behind the scene. Because I don't know if it's because I think like Taylor at most times I can see her vision and I like understand what she's doing. So since y'all can't understand, let me help y'all. Let me help y'all. Because a showgirl will be cancelled. A showgirl will have to navigate that public relationship, and it's off the stage. It's not on the stage. God forbid a showgirl has a complicated relationship with the word honey, because as a showgirl, everyone will compliment you and call it like honey and sweetheart, and it's not gonna be in the nicest way as a showgirl. The public's gonna say honey sweetheart, but it's not gonna be in the sweetest way. But God forbid the showgirl meets someone that changed that meaning. And honey is a pop. And I will not forgive you guys for it. I knew honey. I said it in my prediction video that honey would be the most underrated song, and y'all proved me right. And I was right. Y'all did honey dirty, but that's fine. And God forbid that ending, the life of a showgirl, we're wrapping it up, is talking about the inspiration, a little journey of how you'd become a showgirl, a little experience of, when I was younger, I saw this showgirl, and this is the interaction, and now I'm a showgirl, and this is what I'm experiencing, because the life of a showgirl is not easy. Did we get showgirl now? Did y'all get showgirl? Because common sense be running from you, but here I am running you guys down a bit faster with the kind of common sense, and I hope that it finally connects, because I don't know how y'all don't get life of a showgirl, but y'all just thinking of it from one play, and talking about basic lyrics. Oh my gosh. And let's talk about it, because Wishlist and Would sound like songs that should have already been in Taylor Swift discography. Like when I listen to it and I'm like, this sound like it should have already been a Taylor Swift song. This sound like it should have existed. Maybe in probably 1989 Volt tracks. They could have fit somewhere there. Or Red Volt tracks. Somewhere between that timeline. What do y'all mean? Like y'all acting surprised? But if it was someone else that see, because I bet I knew if Ariana Grande's song Would and Wishlist or even Honey, y'all would eat it up. Because y'all would eat it up. Because Ariana can pull off that vibe, but God forbid Taylor have a little fun. Maybe Sabrina too, but y'all would drag Sabrina for every little thing that she does. And that's why she fit on the collab for Life of a Showgirl. So I don't understand what y'all, but you're not seeing Showgirl. You wanted deeper lyrics, but yet still y'all can't explain a couple of the songs and what they mean. Y'all talking about it's corny and cheeky, like y'all really sad in life. I think this album really brought to the forefront that, not really sad, but that lots of y'all have given up on love in itself. So you may be single and contented, not single and miserable. So I'm not gonna say you're single and lonely or whatever. Y'all just probably give up on love. So y'all can't appreciate love and happiness for what it is. Y'all can't bop to happy songs, and that's crazy. But I really do believe that y'all heard Taylor Swift gonna come with an album, and y'all set some impossible expectation. Y'all run for folklore, and y'all said I need a folklore 2.0. Some of y'all went for 1989. I said I need a 1989. Some went for reputation. And when y'all run for those albums, y'all come back expecting those albums, and like, this is Taylor Swift. She's not gonna give us the same album twice. The closest she will do was Evermore and Folklore, and when she did that, she said that it is. And I see some of you said she gassed it up in the interview a lot, and that's what caused it, because she said it's gonna be folklore lyrics with like 1989 big banger bop pop and so forth and whatever. And to that, I'm like, I'm sorry that you guys got gassed up, because like, I don't know which artist gotta put out work and not praise them work in the way that they see it. Because she see it like this, you just don't. And I can see it like that, but you just don't. And I think that's the connection problem. Because y'all think I'm gonna be an artist and I'm gonna put out a work and I'm be like, oh guys, this work, y'all not gonna like it. Would anyone buy it? I'm gonna tell y'all, this shit is the best album that's gonna come out. Like, you're gonna lose your poppers when you hear this. Thank you very much. And each time Taylor releases an album, it's not new. I see it with every artist. They always be very proud and in the presence of that album, saying that this is my best work. I don't really see artists come out with an album and say, guys, this album is not my best album, but I'm putting it out. It's always, this album is my best album. I love this album. I love this work, because they're not going to release it unless it reach a level that they're like, I'm really proud and I want you guys to hear this and appreciate it. So there you have it. The Life of a Showgirl is about the life of a showgirl and all things. As Taylor said, they have a little bite, you have a little bit of everything, a lot of love. And I like, y'all are hating on it, but it's a Travis Love album. Let's talk about it, because Reputation and Lover was a I Love Joe album with a little one and two other little mix in it. Because Reputation is not just that dark revenge album. It had like more love songs than Lover. It's just the beat that was more so dark. So let's talk about that. But you know what? Because y'all know Travis, and Travis is so open and in the public eye, y'all ain't surprised. But y'all didn't know Joe, because Joe was secretive. So any little crumbs Taylor drop in them songs, y'all run with it. Y'all run and eat it up and like cutesy and whatever and so forth. And I guess the world was not as I don't know what happened to the world now compared to then, but something definitely happened. And yeah, so maybe that too. There's a change in the climate and the weather. But The Life of a Showgirl, a no skip album, bangers. And if you don't get it, I'm sorry for you. I empathize. I hope that you can see the light one day. But y'all did this with Touch It Poet, so I'm not even surprised. And Midnight and Lover and Reputation and so many others before. And y'all gonna do it with the next cycle. So like, let's get comfortable. I've seen this film before and I didn't like the ending.